Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Happy New Year's to those of you that haven't visited the channel in a while. My name is Mark Pyers, home-based business tax coach and wealth coach. I'm also the CEO and founder alongside of my beautiful wife and business partner, Mrs. Lavita Pyers, of the most incredible, one-of-a-kind, nothing else like it on the internet, online, and or offline, called the Academy of Financial Education, where we teach the masses directly from the IRS that the more you know, the less you will legally, ethically owe in taxes. Guys, there's no reason to be afraid of the IRS and taxes. Taxes, guys, is simply a way to control how money moves. And once you learn the hidden secrets, the information that is untaught to the masses, you'll realize that you can actually create financial wealth for you and your family by paying a minimum amount of taxes legally, ethically, and morally. And with that being said, guys, I want to jump right into this video today. We're not going to talk about taxes, guys. I want to share with you something that I've been sharing with the masses since 2004 that I was fortunate to learn from a gentleman as I was standing in line at the grocery store, and he placed a 1-ounce coin in my hand. It changed my life forever. And so I want to pose a couple of questions to you guys. Look, this isn't going to be any type of fancy video, but if you are joining my channel for the first time and you enjoy this content, guys, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Look, I'm not asking for money. I'm just asking for support. It doesn't take anything to hit that like button and hit the share button so we can help educate the masses off of what I call the plantation of financial devastation. So guys, I'm going to give you some information again. Before I do, let me go ahead and give a quick disclaimer. This is not to be taken as financial advice. I want you to do your own research, guys. Do your own due diligence, okay? But what I'm going to share with you is information, again, that was shared with me in 2004 that changed my life. I believe it's one of the #1 hidden wealth secrets that the masses never, ever learn. And so let's jump into it. So I want to talk to you about not investing. I want to talk to you about saving. I want to talk to you about, the purchasing power of your dollar. How many of you know today that when you go into the grocery store and you whip out $100 bill, that it spins like a 50? In fact, it probably spins like a 20, right? And so we hear the word inflation all over the internet, all over our TV sets, and you may ask yourself, what can I do about it? How can I control inflation? How can I minimize, the purchasing power of my money declining? And guys, I want to show you, again, what I believe to be one of the #1 hidden wealth secrets of protecting and preserving the purchasing power of your money. So we're going to jump over here to the stock market. We're going to have a conversation about gold and silver, okay? Mark, should I be saving gold and silver? And if so, where do I get it? How much is too much? What's a safe way to store it? Well, I just want to show you, for those of you that didn't know this information, what you missed out on just last year. So let me go ahead and I'm going to refresh this page to make sure that our numbers are correct. I'm on Yahoo Finances. Okay, here we go. And here is the current dollar amount of gold, $2,859.80 per ounce. You guys can see that it's up $24.80 today. Let me see if I can expand my screen just a little bit more for those of you that might be looking at this on your cell phone. Okay, there we go. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. All right, there we go. So hopefully you guys can see this if you're watching this video on your cell phone. Okay, so $2,859.80. Again, it is currently up $24.80 per ounce. So here's how you want to look at that. If this was your savings account, not your investment account, and you had $2,859.80 saved in gold today, the purchasing power of that money would have increased $24.80. All right, so let's look at gold. Let's look at gold over the last 1 month. Over the last 1 month, okay, this is January of 2025. Gold has increased 7.54%. Over the last 6 months, gold has increased 17.88%. Year to date, this is from January 2025 to February 3rd, 2025, 9.72%. But what if you had watched one of my videos in January of 2024 to date? Guys, over the last year, gold has increased 40.44%. I want to blow this up so you guys can really see what I'm talking about here. Right there, guys, 40.44%. How about over the last 5 years? 80.65%. Let me ask you a question. Have your money inside of your savings account, not your investment account, your saving account over the last 5 years increased 80.65%? In fact, let me bring up a calculator. Let's go ahead and see what that is per year. So 80.65 divided by 5 years, guys, that's 16.13% growth on your savings account. Again, we're not talking about investing. We're talking about savings. So let me go ahead and bring this back down so you guys can see this screen. All right. So that's gold. Now remember, gold over the last 5 years, 80.65%. Over the last year, 40.44%. Year to date, 9.7%. Could you imagine your money growing by 10% every year? All right. So let's compare that to silver. In fact, we're not comparing this to silver because it's not marketable. Should I get gold or should I get silver? Guys, I suggest that you save in both. Okay, here's silver. Let me go ahead and refresh the screen. Okay, you can see silver right now is $32.56 per ounce. What has silver done over the last month? Over the last month, silver has done 9.94%. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? 9.94%. Over the last 6 months, 15.29%. We're talking about your money, instead of sitting inside of a savings account at a bank, where the bank pays you little to nothing. What if you learn to just simply have your money, some of your money, we're not talking about all of your money, sitting in physical silver and gold, God's money, and the value of that money, while inflation is devaluing the purchasing power of your money, while you're going to the grocery store and you're like, man, $100 just don't go as far as it used to. What if you learn to save a portion of your money in God's money, silver and gold? We're talking about physical, okay? Year to date, silver has increased 11.88%. And over 1 year, so February the 3rd, 2024 to February the 3rd, 2025, 43.54%. I want you to think about that. What if your emergency fund, what if your savings account had $10,000 sitting in it? Let me bring up the calculator. I want you guys to see the numbers, okay? Because seeing is believing. Let's say that your savings account had $10,000 in it, plus 43.45%. Guys, that's an extra $4,345. I want to stop there for a moment. How many of you could have used an additional without going to work, without having to do DoorDash or some side gig, how many of you would have loved to have seen your money that was sitting in your possession, not sitting in some bank account, not sitting in some investment account, just simply sitting in your possession, add an additional $4,345 to your account because you saved your money the right way? How about over the last 5 years? 81.2% growth. Guys, what am I trying to tell you? What am I trying to tell you? If you're not saving a portion of your money in physical silver and gold, you are committing financial suicide. And so again, some of you are going to say, well, where do I get it from? You know, how do I store it? What if someone breaks into my house and steal it? And all of those are valid questions. But they are not reasons for you to simply save your money in paper dollars and decline. Let me show you guys something. I didn't plan on doing this, but okay, so let's remember, silver went up 81% over 5 years. Let me go ahead to Google. I'm going to bring up Google, and let's bring up an inflation calculator. Here we go down here. Let me see if I can find the government inflation calculator. Here we go right here. All right, so let's see what your paper dollars did over that same period of time. So we're going to take $100 and we're going to go back 5 years. So today is 2025. So we're going to go to 2020 to 2025 and hit calculate. Okay, here's what this said. Okay, now what it says at the top, don't be fooled. It says $100 in 2020 is worth $121.94 today. Here's what that's telling you. Let me scroll down because I don't like the way that they word that. Here's what it really means. It says $100 in 2020 is equivalent in purchasing power to about $121.94 today. Okay, jumping down here. So here's what that means, guys. This means that today's prices are 1.22 times higher as average prices in 2020, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. A dollar today buys 82.008% of what it could buy in 2020. Wow. And so, guys, what's that saying is that the purchasing power of your paper dollars declined as silver went up 81%. Okay, let's bring up the calculator again. Let's use that same $10,000 example. Move that out of my way. Say that you had $10,000 sitting in your savings account plus 81.20%. How many of you could have used an additional $8,120 added to your savings account without you having to go to work, put overtime in, get a second job, do a side gig, you know, Uber, DoorDash, whatever that is? How many of you know right now that your money is declining in purchasing power, sitting in dollar forms? Again, guys, we're not talking about all of your money. We're talking about some of your money, protecting the purchasing power of your money. And so I'm already, guys, 15 minutes into this video. If you guys would like to learn how to get physical silver and gold at the best price, look, I'm not trying to sell you nothing, okay? I'm telling you, documentation beats conversation. I don't care where you're getting your silver and gold from. If you would like to see, so you can make an intelligent decision, how to get silver and gold, guys, almost at spot price with no markups, I'm going to put an email down in the description of this video. I'm going to put an email down in the subject of this video. Find that email, send me an email and say, I would like to learn how I can get silver and gold with no markup at almost spot price. I'm telling you guys, this right here will change your life. The wealthy don't want you to know this information. The wealthy doesn't want you to know this information, but you just learned it today. Okay, let's jump back over to gold real quick. We were at 24, let me bring this down. We were at 24.80. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the page. Okay, now we're at 22.80. Came down just a little bit. Okay, but again, year to date, gold 9.66%. 1 year, in 1 year, so February 3rd, 2024 to February 3rd, 2025, 40.36%. Just simply taking your paper dollars, exchanging them for real money, and holding them. And guys, liquidating your gold and silver at a time of need is as easy as you going to your bank. And for those of you that really want to know the hidden secret to this, no one knows the value of your assets but you. I'm going to leave that right there. So guys, if you got value from this video, remember guys to hit the like button. If you visiting my channel for the first time, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click that bell to notify you anytime that I drop some information. Keep your eyes open guys for some tremendous tax saving information on my channel as this is tax season time. And with that being said guys, look, thank you for your time. You didn't have to be here today. Hit the like button, hit the share button. God bless you. We'll see you guys on the next video. Mark Pyers, Home Based Business Tax Coach. I'm out.